Gumbo. Once upon a time, in a small town in Magicville, there lived a young boy named Leif. Leif loved his grandma's cooking, especially her gumbo. It was a hearty, flavorful stew that filled the house with its delicious aroma. One day, as Grandma was stirring the pot of gumbo, a bubble popped and a tiny voice said, "Hello there!" Leif's eyes widened in surprise, but his grandma didn't seem to notice. Leif realized that only he could hear the voice. There, floating in the gumbo, was a tiny, talking piece of sausage named Gumbo. Gumbo was a friendly and adventurous little sausage who loved to explore. He told Leif that he had come to life because of the unique combination of ingredients and Grandma's love. Leif was thrilled to have a talking friend and promised to keep Gumbo's secret. From then on, Leif and Gumbo would go on adventures together. They'd sneak out of the house to explore the woods, visit the local farmer's market, and even go on a fishing trip. Gumbo would often give Leif advice and encouragement, using his wisdom and experience as a piece of sausage to help Leif navigate life's challenges. One day, Leif and Gumbo decided to invite their best friend Edward to join them on their adventures. Edward was a fun-loving and adventurous boy who was always up for a good time. He was excited to meet Gumbo and hear about his magical abilities. Together, the trio embarked on countless adventures. They explored the nearby forest, discovering hidden waterfalls and secret caves. They went fishing in the river, catching catfish and bass. They even visited the nearby city, taking in the sights and sounds of the urban jungle. Gumbo, with his wise and encouraging nature, became the group's unofficial leader. He helped them navigate challenges, solve problems, and stay positive. Leif and Edward looked up to Gumbo, and they learned a lot from his experiences. One day, Leif and Gumbo learned that the town's annual Gumbo cook-off was coming up. Leif was determined to win the competition, and he knew that Gumbo's secret ingredient could give him the edge. They practiced making the perfect gumbo together, tweaking the recipe and adding their own special touches. On the day of the competition, Leif, Gumbo, and Edward set up their booth and started cooking their gumbo. As the aroma filled the air, Gumbo whispered to Leif, "The secret ingredient is me." Leif and Edward were stunned. They couldn't bear the thought of losing Gumbo, but Gumbo reassured them, "I'll always be with you. You'll taste me in every spoonful of your gumbo." With a heavy heart, Leif added Gumbo to the pot. As the gumbo simmered, Gumbo began to change. He became smaller and smaller until he was no longer visible, but his spirit remained in the gumbo. When the judges tasted their gumbo, they were amazed. It was the best gumbo they had ever tasted. The secret ingredient, Gumbo himself, had given it a unique flavor and a touch of magic. Leif and Edward won the competition, earning the title of Gumbo Champions. They celebrated their victory, knowing that Gumbo was a part of their success. Even though Gumbo was no longer visible, he was always with them in spirit. His friendship and wisdom had changed their lives forever. As they continued their adventures, Leif and Edward never forgot Gumbo. They remembered his kindness, his courage, and his unwavering belief in them. And every time they ate gumbo, they would think of their friend and the magical adventure they had shared. The end.